Oh, good morning. It's early again. I'm getting up like a half an hour earlier than I usually do. Um, Let me see here. I got this thing. If I can make this not fall down, then it'll be okay. Don't fall down. There we go. A morning cup of coffee. It's like a ritual. Yesterday, um, I take everything with a grain of salt. So they've been talking about cutting roots ever since, you know, when I was a brand new CCA. Um, the union president just got back. She doesn't like California. Well, how can't you like that state? This thing's, I don't know, it's a side thing. She goes, oh, they're going to cut 8 roots. They're going to have an inspection. Yeah, but that's in March and April. I got observed yesterday casing on a Monday, having to split roots. That wasn't fun. Talk about micromanagement. Flats were upside down, so I went like this, right? And you're not supposed to do that. They're going to see that as an inefficiency. But, the thing that really, I had the idea. She says that what they would do is they would lay off the 8 lowest regulars. But the PTFs will be able to stay. Yeah, that's a thing. PTFs are career. So seniority should affect all career people. Since when can career people that are less seniority be able to not get laid off? I can see CCAs that are non-career. So having CCAs stay and trimming off the regulars, I understand. That's just business. I guess there's an exclusion for the PTFs. So then, when things get better and then the PTFs that don't get laid off get to take your spot. I don't know. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. What I will do is weird. Is try to use reassign. If I get a confident sense that the layoffs are going to happen. Because 8 people, that's quite a few people. There's this person, this person, this person, this person, this person, this person, me, and then the the next person. So I guess it doesn't. Well, yeah, it gets just ahead of me. The person ahead of me. That's 8 people that would be affected by it. So I guess it doesn't, because there's people that just got converted this month, and then, there's yeah. That's why you can't really take everything to heart, because they just convert people, and then like 4 months later they're gonna lay you off. That doesn't really make sense. But the post office is what they do. They do what they do. It's the micromanagement of the inspectors coming in. That's not going to be fun. Like, really, it doesn't make too much of a difference if you flip the flats in your arm to be in the correct side. That kind of stuff. Putting your first loop in your satchel. The way I have my satchel is I have it for my spurs. So I'm in my truck, I have the mail. I'm immediately grab mail, put it in my arm immediately, in my hand. Right after I have my spurs in my satchel, get out the truck. Why am I going to put the mail in my satchel and then have to rearrange the spurs? Are you trying to tell me I can't use my satchel for carrying spurs? That kind of mental shit is ridiculous. It's not faster. And I guess there's a rule that you're supposed to single out the mail. Now, sometimes I do that. I'll take the mail out and deliver it with a dismounted package. But if you have a ton of packages, you're going to lose a lot of time doing that. Fishing mail out, You might as well then just collate, Yesterday I did a pretty good amount of work. I triple cased, 2 of which I was watched by the postmasters. So I wasn't able to do any of my tricks. There's a lot of the reasons why I'm fast is because of the tricks I pull. I like to collate. I don't case the DPS. It's a waste of time. But I collate it. So I'll pull down the loop and then I collate the flat to the last. So the flat is always after the DPS, the letters. The small letters are DPS, the flats are the bigger sized. And what that does is it pre-works all the bad mail. So when you hit the straight, I still have the warning cards, but it's pretty clean and it's smooth. When I get back to the office, I don't have nearly as much bad mail to go through. And then in the morning, if I was on the same route, it's cleaner, it's quicker. Technically, all that stuff is illegal. So therefore, I've been getting away with it for a while, and they're starting to clamp down on that. Stuff like that. But I'm one of the kings of undertime, and that's the thing that worries me a little bit about the news about that they're trying to cut routes. It's going to create more of a toxic environment, that's for sure. It's going to create people to be worried. I don't want to have to listen to people talk about speed. So Yeah, it's the second day in a row of woken up at 4:30. Got a little bit of a Sandman in the eye, but can't go back to sleep and you can't go back to sleep. So, yeah, I'm going to be able to run tomorrow. I haven't been able to. Well, I didn't run in a while, so edging to get back to running, that's for sure. I'm going to make the money next check because of the 204B pay on Sunday, doing the rural thing, and a few 12-hour days. I did one yesterday, and so I'm going to be back in the money for that. And it's going to get better at saving money when the time comes. Maybe I'll head back to California if I can. I don't know. I'm always teeter-tottering. The crazy thing, my sink stopper, the drain catcher, I lost it. How the hell do you lose something like that? That's insane. I'm looking for it because I cook rice every day. I've been doing really good at, cooking my own rice with the Ninja. It's now easy to make my basmati rice. I like basmati rice. It's not like condensed and wet. It's like fluffy. I like that. The texture, so it's good. So yeah, I'm gonna. Hopefully today goes by quick because I'm anxious to, in a good way, to have the day off tomorrow. I won't complain if today's an easy day. Yesterday was a heavy day of mail. And I was a little worried if I was going to get my work done, but I got it done, so it was pretty cool. I got it done. I didn't think I was going to, but I did. That's a part of the issue. People just need to put in strong effort, and then the forces. I was surprised they didn't force yesterday, and they didn't. I triple cased and I did a route and a half, so it might have helped that. So I guess Amazon's sticking true. They're not giving back the parcels yet. But if they cut routes and then all of a sudden Amazon goes back to giving parcels, that'll be fun. But yeah, that's what is in my idea. Like, the Postmaster General talked about hiring pre-career people. So just cut the routes and have regulars do 8 hours, and then whatever can't be done in 8 hours would be CCA work. It's kind of what they're probably thinking about doing. So it is what it is. Would I reapply to the post office and become a CCA again if I get laid off? I don't know. I mean, I almost have the Mitsubishi paid off. I need that car paid off. I think I can pay it off by March. Then life won't be so risky. But, if I can't find another job that pays the bills, I probably would. But I would definitely hit the reassign and try to get a position elsewhere before that happens. Because downgrading your pay sucks. Downgrading, a lot of my work is kind of like a CCA's work. It's not like I'm not on the 8 and skate list, so I'm pretty much a CCA still, you know, the way that I'm working. So, I mean, it's not like it's going to be any different, but there's things, there's pay. Um, there's certain things. Downgrading from that would suck. Um, Especially having to have the routes cased for you. If the office that I would land at as a CCA would do that, that would be annoying. Being a regular who's done T6 work for years, uh, and now having to have the route cased for you would be something I wouldn't appreciate. But if you need a check, you need a check at the end of the day. Um, so it wouldn't be the first move in my life. I'm physically fit. I would not. I'd make the money. You know, I try to make the money. E-gig work definitely would be something, again, to go back to, but I'd have to be, I would be smarter about it. I wouldn't run the car into the ground. That's a money hole. I would definitely be smarter about that. That's the main reason why I'm not doing it as a side gig, is because I'm not going to kill off the car, so I'm going to lose my money. There's just too many people doing it. And the Walmart Spark said that they couldn't take my application for some reason. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's the bankruptcy. I don't know. But I will let you guys go, and thank you.